Hey everybody, Generation X Revisited. Thanks for coming. Like, share, subscribe. Going to check out the necessary conversation. I'm just going to take a brief look at one of the more fantastic clips. It'll be short, and then I want to give you a couple of opinions, things, insights that I saw based on experiences I've had that maybe some others haven't seen. So let's go right straight into it. Make sure you give them a like and subscribe. Necessary conversation as well. Thanks.
Deal, but he does not. Mom, if we've met our military goals weeks ahead
Children
of
are
schedule, as
liberal,
Trump claims,
parents are
why
MAGA.
are we still at war with Iran?
I'm not sure we're weeks ahead, like what he said.
He said
We
it.
have to. This is my opinion now. Now that we're in this, we're fighting. We have to take that whole country out.
Take it out?
Genocide?
Yes, I'm ready. I'm ready for what they're doing.
You're
to their own
advocating
people.
for killing all Iranian citizens.
If we can get away with it, yes.
Are you okay? Where's the outrage of the three young men that were protesters that had no trial? They had no one to help them. They took them out and hung them in the street for being protesters.
I mean, in
Where's
America, they're
where,
getting ready to put a woman in jail for life because she had an abortion
where
And
was
they
the
also are
outrage?
killing protesters here in America.
here.
Where is your outrage for Renee Good and Alex Preddy, who were executed
They're
by
going
ICE
against the
officers?
United States.
Okay.
Right.
The three other guys
Listen.
are going against Iran.
I'm
In
not-
case you haven't figured it out yet, Iran is the fucking enemy here. You haven't seemed to get a grasp on them.
Where's the outrage when the soccer
You,
team?
you two are stupid. You just sat there and watch Iran do atrocity after atrocity and think it's okay. We're there
No.
to kick their ass and stop.
Okay. I
when
don't
the
think it's
Iran
okay. I
women's
don't.
soccer team had refuge where in Australia for a while. They were forced to go back to Iran because if they did not, their whole families would be killed. And now they're probably going to be killed going back just because they were playing a sport.
I'm not saying.
Where's our outrage over that? That
Yeah.
they
Well-
can just kill those people that are protesting. If you protested like that, you would be nothing done
Jail?
to you in the United
Okay,
The
States.
difference
so
between
I'm
those
just-
two assholes that got killed here versus Iran, those two assholes here did something violent to the police officers.
No, they didn't.
Told them to stop the shit.
they didn't.
No, they
That's a
didn't.
lie. But I'm confused
No, it's
with
not a
with
fucking lie.
you
We
have
watched-
empathy.
Proof.
Mom, you have empathy for some
There's physical
people in
proof.
Iran, but you want to annihilate the entire population. So I don't understand. I'm getting conflicting information from you.
If we had three protesters in the street in the United States doing what they wanted to do, not harming anyone, out there, would Trump take them and hang them
No.
in
If he
public
could, yeah.
He
and
has
leave
ICE
them
kill
hang?
them.
No,
He
he
has
would
ICE
not.
kill them.
No, he
He
would
did.
not.
ICE killed
Okay.
2 people.
Hung them in the street, I guess.
Yeah, they
huh?
tried.
Shot him in the face.
One of
Yeah.
those goobers tried to run him over. The other one had a fucking gun.
Shot them in the
Deserve to be,
face.
they
Okay.
deserve to be put down. And
Hang
I'm
on, though.
damn glad they got killed.
Oh God, we're gonna get to that statement
Christ.
too, Mom. So you're saying you
Okay.
you feel? Wait, hang on. You saying you feel bad for these Iranian citizens who are protesting and getting
being
killed by
killed.
the government, and you think the solution is to kill all the civilians?
They're not just being killed, they're being hung
Right.
with no trial.
I get it. So your solution is to have the United States military kill everyone in
Overthrow
that
the
country?
regime.
Yeah, they need to kill the people in charge over there and get it over with.
You try to spin it.
Okay, she backed off of it a little bit there, but basically, I had a family member that had a mental illness, and I wasn't aware of it until later in life. And I remember watching the interactions between him and his wife, and they were very similar to her. And it's not necessarily representative here. My hope is I wouldn't want him to have a mental illness or a physical reason for behaving this way. It's obviously extreme. I've known people that were similar to that. In one case, there was PTSD from trauma. I have no idea what this man's been through, but I think there's enough there to where instead of protecting him or possibly, even enabling in some cases, that it should be checked out. So you know that the man is not ill. Because if he's ill, then this whole thing is futile. But that's not even the biggest thing that I realize. When somebody asks you if you think we should commit genocide on 90 million people, and they say, yes, I'm ready, and then they think about it for a good solid minute afterwards, and their backup stance is, well, the leaders should be killed. That's still not much of a backup. But that aside, when I was like 10 years old, I went to a friend's house. And his younger brother was out in the yard, and when I came up, there was another boy a little bit older than him, just wailing on him, just bam, bam, just hitting him over and over. And I ran over there and I said, stop, and I grabbed him and I threw him off, and he came back and I had to throw him down again, and he finally stopped. But when I came walking up and that boy was hitting the other kid, his face had pure joy. He was very happy that he was just destroying this kid. Bloody nose, cut eye, I'm sure bruises later, and it made him very, very happy. It was really weird to watch. Even as a kid, you could recognize that. And my biggest fear is they're putting all this time and energy into trying to reach their parents, and they believe them to be in a cult. The only thing that I would caution them about is I saw that little boy's face. Sometimes people aren't in cults or even mentally ill. Sometimes they know what's going on and people are just evil. I hope that's not the case, but it sure looks that way sometimes. Generation X out. Have a good one. Like, share, subscribe, and give some love to Necessary Conversation. They do work hard for it, and to their credit, regardless of how angry some of them are and the things they say, they're still offering their time for you, so appreciate them. And we'll see you next time. Sometimes you just gotta hope and pray you're wrong,